Hey there, it is February 20th, just around 4 minutes after 10 o'clock Eastern Time, and give you a bit of a market update here. One of the things that I'm liking because of what's going on in technology with it really kind of semi-correcting, we'll call it, or resetting. The Nasdaq's off about 194, so let's say 200 points. What is doing well right now is crude. Crude is almost at $80. It's 40 cents, 42 cents off of $80 a barrel in futures. Um, and if we look at a stock that, if you've followed this channel, I talk about quite a bit, it's VLO. So as you can see here in the oil sector, a lot of the oil stocks are up today. Chevron is up at 155.15. We've got Exxon up at 103.85. We've got Kinder Morgan up at 17.17. CVE, which is another one that has been doing very well that I would recommend in Canada, it's up at 23.64. Marathon Oil, which reports tomorrow, it was down and it is now up at 23.32. You've got SLB up at 48.87. Helmerich and Payne, HP, it was down. It's climbing back. It's not up, but it's pretty close to being up. Halliburton's up. Crude is up. And what is down is VLO. I think you've got an amazing opportunity here. If you want a trade that could be a short-term win, but could also be, let's say, a 3-month play, because we're coming into summer, gasoline consumption typically increases in the spring and summertime. This company is a cash generating machine. It was in the 143 range last week. It is now down in the 136 range. If you can get this in the high 136, low 136, or even low 137, I think you're going to see this thing pop certainly in the next 3 months to the mid 140s, if not in the next week or two. There's going to be a lot of rebalancing coming out of tech, depending on what NVIDIA does. So there's a potential for that. And there's going to be people looking for returns in other areas. And if you look to this stock and just look to some of the keys, the dividend, the forward dividend yield here is paying 3%. So it has an amazing dividend. Now, you're not going to see that unless you hold it for another 2.5 months, because it just went ex-dividend in the last month. But it has an extremely low price to earnings ratio. Volume is kind of average today. It's not high, which I thought it may have been a little higher because of where we are with the price. But if you can get into this in the mid 136 range, you, I think, are going to be sitting on a golden egg, and we will be well positioned in the next 3 months to take about a 5+% profit out of this. And you might even grab the dividend. So